Welcome back, guys, to Just a Future Teacher, and today I thought I would go over some of the apps that I used when I was student teaching. Now, these apps that I'm going to be talking about really deal with actually using them for teaching purposes. So it's not gonna be like, oh, YouTube, blah, 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 when I'm bored. That's for like another video of like apps I just like in general. This is literally the apps that I use to help me during my student teaching, whether it be for grading or just an activity in general. So I hope you enjoy. Just a reminder to smash that like button, subscribe, click that bell icon so that you are notified whenever I have a new video uploaded, and leave a comment down below for anything that you want to see moving forward, and share. Let's get on. The first app that I want to talk about is called Wheel. So if you don't know what this app is, I believe it's a free to download app, but what it does is you can make these wheels that spin, and you can make the categories be whatever you want. So in this case, I was using the wheel for a vocabulary activity. These could be little short bursts of activities, things to do every day to just help build their vocabulary. And so when you look here, I used it for just these 4 categories, but obviously you can use it for a lot more. So in this case, you can actually decide, like, if you want more of something to show up on the wheel, you can make that a bigger section, and you can always do that. It's like those games that you see, like Wheel of Fortune, So another thing that I did with this app was the money wheel. Now for my class, we did use these little fake monies, and that was like a rewards incentive that my CT or cooperating teacher was using for lunch duty. This was fun and they really liked it, and I told them about it, so they always made sure that they were doing so well. So what it does is, I have $5, $10, $20, $50, and $100, and you notice here I made sure the $5 was the most, like the bigger chance of getting a $5, and then the 10, and then the 20. So if I did this, that means the whole class would get that certain amount of money. And so move on to the next app, which would be the Popsicle app. Now for this one, this is a free app, but you can also pay for it. I chose to pay for it. It was just a few or a couple bucks, and the reason why I pay for it is because they unlock so many other things for you to do. For example, one of the things that you can get when you unlock it is the random list, random groups, score discussions, and tournament. What it does is, say you already have the list for your class and you just write down their names all on there. What you do is, if I need a random group, say I need of, let's say, 4 for the whole class, I just pick 4 and they would randomly give me the 4, like the groups of 4 that I need. The beautiful part about this is that there is no work for you to do. You don't have to just think off the fly, it's already there. And also you can rearrange students to be in different groups. Say the levels aren't really matching, or so-and-so don't work great together, you can definitely modify these groups, and it's very, very chill. You can also call up random names. It's all random and the kids know it. And so we would call this app Beatrice, and they would just know, like, oh, let's use Beatrice, like, who is it? And so that's how that app works, and it's a really, really good app. The next app that I want to talk about is actually called Groovy Grader. So now with this app, how many questions there were, you just type it in, say there were 12 questions, and then it would automatically give you the scoring. So if they got 1 wrong, it would be like a 92, 2 it would be 83. So it's a free app, by the way. As you can see, I have ads on here, but it's just a simple, very easy to use app, and you don't have to go and do your own math about grading anybody's things, or it's just a lot. It's just the work is done for you. You just have to go and see how many they got wrong. Very chill. The next and final app that I want to talk about is, and I really love this app, is called Plickers. if you don't know what Plickers is, I'm sure you've had a professor that has explained to you what Plickers is in your university or whatever. I don't have my Plickers cards to even show you how this works. Okay, so when you go into the app, you have the ability to go in and create your classes. Now, what's awesome about these is that they give you 2 types of cards that you can purchase. So you can, well, not purchase. One is free and one is purchase. If you want some nicer cards, you purchase those on Amazon. If you want free cards, which obviously free is nice, who doesn't like free? You just print them out in your printer. You can laminate them or do whatever you want with them. And these cards can be assigned to each student. So it already knows which student gets which card. So you just have to go in and make sure it's numbered. So if, say, so-and-so is number 2, you give them the Plickers card as number 2. And man, I really wish I could show you what this is, man. Oh my gosh. So the beauty about it is that they're assigned a card, and each side of the code, each side has A, B, C, D, and like the A on top will be normal, and the C on top will be like upside down. So obviously you just like flip it. And so what I use this app for, I did like exit tickets, or you can even do an entrance ticket with it, or just like a little mini activity just to check for understanding. It's awesome. It uses your phone's camera to scan the codes from all the students. So all you do is just scan it, and then it will tell you, it will give you data on how many kids got it right, on who got it right, and it'll tell you who didn't, and it will show you either they're green or there'll be like a red color. And it works with, and you do need like your laptop or like the board to be showing it, because what it does is online you go in and you set it up, whether it be for a social studies, vocabulary, math, science, whatever you want it to be. It's a question, and you can add pictures to it as well for our visual learners, and the ABCD kind of choices. And the students, all they have to do is just grab their piece of paper and make sure that the letter is showing correctly. So if it's A, you hold it when the A is shown correctly. If it's, say, D, which D would be like A, B, C, D right here would be like sideways, all you do is make sure you turn it this way so that it's shown the correct way. It's an awesome app. It's very fast. Like, you're not just checking, like if you are doing a whiteboard, right? When some people be like, oh, what is it? A, draw it on your whiteboard. Like literally all you do is just scan it. It does the work for you, and it gives you, which I really love this part, it gives you the data, which data is very important because that's how we know how we can help and improve our students. And so that is one of the reasons why I love this app. So those are the 4 apps that I was using when I was doing my student teaching. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope that these apps are something that you guys can use in the future, hopefully when school opens back up, because that would make this kind of a little difficult, huh, wouldn't it? But either way, that's what I used, and I'm sure you're going to be using these apps soon, if not eventually. Just a reminder to smash that like button, subscribe, click that bell icon so that you know whenever I upload a video, and leave a comment down below for anything that you want to see moving forward in the channel, and share these videos to anybody that you think would find this useful. Remember, I do have my 3-part series on my exams that I took for my specific certification, and so definitely check those out, and I will see you again very, very soon. This is Just a Future Teacher, signing out.